As we age, it's often suggested that prostate issues are just an unavoidable aspect of getting older. We're led to believe there's nothing we can do but fret and wish for the best outcome. However, the facts tell a different tale. While growing older does present real risks, our daily choices can significantly influence how our prostate behaves, whether it leads to discomfort, inflammation, and those frustrating late-night bathroom trips or encourages smooth and steady functionality. I'm Dr. Linda Parker, here as a wellness advocate dedicated to men's health and longevity. I want to be straightforward with you. The true adversary of your prostate may very well be lurking on your plate. In this session, I'll guide you through 3 common foods that many men consume mindlessly every day. I'll explain how these foods can stress your prostate while offering simple alternatives that help ensure your urinary comfort, vitality, and confidence as you age gracefully. This approach is clear-cut, respectful, and practical, so you can start making changes today. Let's first explore what really happens when the prostate isn't happy. Men often describe their experiences in relatable terms: a weaker stream of urine, needing to linger longer at the toilet, waking up multiple times at night, feeling like their bladder is never quite empty. This translates into needing to plan around restroom locations during the day, avoiding long meetings or social events, and feeling worn out due to interrupted sleep. There's also an underlying anxiety that accompanies these issues, the fear that performance and self-assurance might begin slipping away. When we look deeper beneath the surface, 2 main processes are usually involved: chronic low-grade inflammation paired with hormonal metabolic stress that keeps the gland swollen and irritable. Imagine your prostate as a gentle ring encircling your urethra. Any swelling tightens this ring. Anything causing tissue inflammation or thickening its surroundings can turn what should be a normal bathroom break into an obstacle course. Here's where many men overlook a critical point. Both inflammation and metabolic pressure are heavily influenced by dietary choices, not just one meal or an occasional indulgence, but rather by those go-to foods you grab throughout each day. Today, I'll reveal 3 everyday culprits while providing you with a roadmap for replacing them without feeling deprived or overhauling your entire routine. As you listen in today, envision what your next grocery trip might look like and how refreshing evenings could feel when you're not waking up repeatedly before dawn. Before diving into specifics though, a quick note on tone and safety. My intention here isn't to frighten anyone, nor is this meant to be some guilt-inducing lecture. Food carries emotional weight and cultural significance. Any plan must respect real-life situations. Also remember, this guidance is general educational advice. If there are medical conditions involved or if you're taking medication regarding urinary or prostate health concerns, please consult with trusted professionals who know you best. Now let's get down to business. The first enemy on our list: refined sugars along with sweetened beverages hiding right under our noses. Think morning pastries, flavored yogurts, most coffee drinks loaded with sugar, sodas galore, even those syrupy drizzles on weekend pancake. Why are these so harmful for the prostate? Rapid spikes in sugar levels lead straight into insulin surges. Over time, this roller coaster effect stiffens blood vessels while increasing inflammatory signals, which encourages fat storage in areas generating further inflammation. It isn't just about gaining weight, it's about all those chemical reactions linked with it. For example, men frequently say they don't add sugar directly into their coffee, but then we uncover hidden sugars in flavored creamers or granola bars tucked away in glove compartment. Let me illustrate how sugar impacts us throughout the day. You kick off your morning with a sugary coffee alongside a pastry. You feel fantastic for 60 to 90 minutes until suddenly crashing hard, with hunger pangs kicking back in along with lack of focus leading towards irritability. And guess what? To remedy this slump, you reach for something sweet once again. By mid-afternoon, your body feels inflamed, energy levels dwindling dangerously low, causing yet another negotiation between brain cells begging for another pick-me-up. When bedtime rolls around, that earlier sugar consumption might mean restless nights ahead, leading straight back toward frequent bathroom visits. This cycle feeds itself continuously, with each new morning bringing fatigue, prompting reliance upon more sugary boosts. So how do we break free from this monotonous loop without giving up everything enjoyable about food? Start by swapping out liquid sugars. They hit hardest and fastest. If there's one thing I urge you do right away, it would be ditching sodas and energy drinks altogether. Opt instead for unsweetened options like plain water, sparkling if preferred, black coffee, or use unsweetened dairy, herbal teas, the list goes on. Next, transition sweetness over toward whole fruits packed full of fiber. A bowl filled berries paired alongside plain Greek yogurt and walnuts will not only satisfy cravings but keep blood sugar stable too. Lastly, for those moments where sweets simply cannot be resisted, position them after consuming protein-rich meals rather than indulging while starving. A small piece dark chocolate post-dinner differs vastly from syrupy lattes enjoyed early mornings. The effects on prostate health may seem indirect, but they're undeniably significant. Lowered blood sugar fluctuations lead towards less inflammatory responses, resulting ultimately easing urination difficulties, leading towards improved restful nights overall. Now let me present a simple 3-day starter rhythm, easy enough even without apps. Mornings consist of protein plus fiber plus fluids. 4 instant scrambled eggs cooked using olive oil served alongside spinach plus black coffee or Greek yogurt topped off chia seeds and berries complemented by unsweetened green tea. Lunchtime includes palm-sized portions protein, fish chicken tofu, accompanied by large salads dressed lightly using olive oil vinegar plus side dishes featuring beans lentils. Afternoons involve sparkling waters infused lemon or handful nuts if hunger strikes unexpectedly. Evenings wrap up nicely featuring baked salmon sardines combined roasted veggies paired small baked potato quinoa. Finally, dessert allows 1-2 squares dark chocolate savored slowly. Notice anything missing here? Liquid sugars gone. Focus instead lies within healthy fats, fiber, proteins designed specifically keep insulin quiet throughout periods daily nourishment. Next enemy lurking around corners? Highly processed red processed meats masquerading as go-to proteins. Think bacon every single breakfast. Lunch meat sandwiches consumed regularly. Hot dogs devoured game days. Sausage-laden pizzas. Fast food burgers rarely accompanied nutritious sides. I'm not aiming demonize steak completely, I merely wish highlight consequences stemming from heavy reliance upon processed options, inherently loaded sodium preservatives which generate inflammatory responses affecting prostates adversely. Salt draws fluids into unwelcome areas, exacerbating nighttime urgency problems, further compounded through preservatives, high heat cooking methods, contributing overall chemical burdens placed upon bodies alike. When such items replace healthier alternatives like fish, legumes, vegetables, their antioxidant benefits vanish, leaving behind voids where protective elements should thrive instead. Men often argue, but protein keeps me satiated. Absolutely correct. Protein indeed remains ally, however it becomes vital. Recognize packaging contains potential threats too. A lunch option consisting solely deli meat sandwiched white bread along bag chips washed down soda delivers nutrients wrapped tightly, refined carbs, sodium additives, making matters worse altogether. Thus let us preserve satiety whilst changing packages instead. Drawing focus toward seafood 2 to 3 times weekly, particularly fatty varieties such salmon, mackerel known provide omega-3 fats aiding reduction inflammation, supporting vascular functions, overall health benefits immensely, expanding horizons beyond average routine. Incorporate legumes, lentils, chickpeas, black beans, generously drizzled extra virgin olive oils, herbs, enhancing flavors, naturally rich fibers, promoting healthier gut environments, sending anti-inflammatory signals coursing through entire systems, effectively boosting immunity resilience. Opt poultry, lean cuts, meats more frequently whenever possible, balancing plates, colorful veggies, drizzled healthy oils, ensuring wholesome nourishment delivered efficiently. Practical swaps include replacing processed meat breakfasts, Mediterranean skillet made simply using olive oil, cherry tomatoes, spinach, onions, 2 eggs, topped olives, which leaves fulfilled without sluggish feelings afterward. Another swap worth considering involves ditching deli sandwiches, opting instead deliciously crafted protein bowls filled greens, quinoa, roasted vegetables, canned wild sardines, salmon garnished, zesty lemon capers. Quick preparation methods easily transportable, offering nourishment geared toward calming chemistry, rather irritating factors previously encountered routinely beforehand. Lastly, grilling techniques warrant discussion. High heats charring create compounds requiring neutralization, adding burden onto already stressed bodies. I'm not suggesting abandon grills entirely. Instead, encourage intentionality behind marinating meats utilizing olive oil, lemon, garlic, herbs, preparing moderate temps, avoiding charred excesses, loading plates, vibrant vegetables whose antioxidants actively buffer harmful compounds generated during cooking processes. It's not about achieving perfection but striving towards balanced protection. Collectively working together improves overall well-being across board, helping navigate life gracefully amid challenges faced daily regarding nutrition matters. Our last adversary emerges from refined white flours, ultra-processed snack items typically found everywhere, including white breads, crackers, pastries, cookies, chips, grazing habits accompanying them, inevitably leading back round cycles concerning insulin spikes, inflammation, nightly disturbances caused previously mentioned factors affecting quality restfulness experienced nightly basis. Keep this image close at heart. Your prostate remains exquisitely sensitive surrounding metabolic climates influencing its functionality drastically depending circumstances surrounding dietary habits chosen intentionally throughout lives lived, fully engaged, actively participating within communities, embracing holistic approaches, understanding root causes, underlying ailments experienced, collectively moving forward, positively impacting future generations, yet come together creating lasting change wherein everyone thrives harmoniously together, united toward common goals, ultimately benefiting society wholly, thereby paving pathways, brighter futures await ahead. Chunk. Did you know that certain foods can rapidly convert into sugar? This leads us back to the issues of insulin, inflammation, and those frequent bathroom trips at night. Picture this. Your prostate is incredibly responsive to the state of your metabolism. Envision two distinct climates. In one, your blood sugar fluctuates gently, insulin levels remain low, blood vessels are supple, and your tissues receive soothing signals. In the other climate, blood sugar spikes and crashes, insulin is on high alert all day long, and blood vessels become rigid. Can you guess which environment makes waking up at 2 a.m. more likely? The solution lies in structure rather than sheer willpower. The most straightforward structure consists of 3 satisfying meals that include protein, vegetables, and some slow-digesting carbs, plus a plant-based snack if you're truly craving it. When meals are balanced properly, the urge for snacks diminishes significantly. If snacking is necessary, opt for wholesome choices like a handful of almonds paired with an apple and peanut butter, or carrots dipped in hummus. Plain yogurt with cinnamon works too. For those who enjoy bread, choose hearty whole grain varieties and pair them with protein and olive oil instead of consuming them solo. When it comes to pasta, consider whole grain or legume-based options topped generously with veggies and olive oil. Chips and crackers are designed to vanish quickly from our plates. Swap them for crunchy vegetables paired with dips, or keep roasted chickpeas handy in your pantry. Now let's link these 3 troublesome factors to what really matters. First up is nighttime comfort. Men who cut back on sugary liquids and highly processed snacks often find they wake up less frequently during the night for 2 reasons. Stabilizing blood sugar leads to improved sleep quality, while reducing sodium additives lessens bloating along with overall tissue irritation. Next is ease during daytime hours. Less inflammation means reduced swelling, which makes urinary flow feel more consistent. Less hesitation when you need to go means less time spent waiting around for things to get started. Last but not least, confidence and mood. When energy levels stabilize alongside a calmer body, you naturally carry yourself differently. You feel more empowered, which positively influences both relationships as well as daily decisions, a wonderful feedback loop. Because I'm invested in tangible results for you, I'm excited to share a 7-day prostate calming reset that you can kick off this very week. On day 1, let's clear out those beverages. Ditch soda, energy drinks, sweet teas, and flavored coffee creamers too. Replace them with water, or sparkling water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee, with just a splash of real cream if desired. Don't forget a squeeze of lemon added to 1 or 2 glasses each day. Day 2 brings breakfast swaps. Think eggs paired with vegetables, or Greek yogurt topped off with berries plus walnut. By day 3, it's time for a protein bowl lunch featuring greens combined with beans or lentils alongside canned salmon or sardines drizzled generously with olive oil plus lemon juice. For day 4, it's all about cleaning up snacks. Place almonds or pistachios or roasted chickpeas right where you can see them while hiding cookies, chips away from sight, or even better, out of the house. Day 5. It's fish night. Bake salmon using olive oil combined with lemon and herbs served alongside roasted carrots, broccoli, or Brussels sprout. On day 6, we elevate pasta by opting either for whole grain varieties or lentil pasta served in an exquisite sauce made from olive oil, garlic, tomato, spinach, and anchovies tuna. Finally, on day 7, we grill smarter by marinating proteins before cooking over lower flames while piling on veggies instead of charring anything. Throughout this week, aim for 20 minutes worth of brisk walking daily along nasal breathing practices, and stick closely to bedtime routines. This trifecta, combining food, movement, and sleep, helps relax vessels while calming tissues down too. You might be thinking, but what about travel? Or perhaps, what if my job provides lunches? Or even I have kids at home who love snack food. Real life can be messy. That's precisely why we establish anchor habits, a non-negotiable routine tied into each part of your day. Morning anchor, a protein-packed breakfast free from liquid sugars. Midday anchor, a satisfying protein bowl lunch, or perhaps sandwiches built upon dense whole grain bread topped high with veggies and drizzled olive oil along sparkling water instead of soda. Evening anchor, enjoy fish, poultry around 2-3 nights weekly, with vegetables filling half your plate. Dessert should be small and enjoyed late, not early on. Travel anchors. Carry nuts around wherever possible. Order grilled fish salads featuring chicken. Request vinegar, olive oil dressings. Drink sparkling water, mixed citrus flavors. Workplace anchors mean making wise choices when catered lunches feature pizza soda. Opt instead salad protein, pairing it all off nicely together by drinking plenty water. Saving pizza only special occasions when cravings arise. As everyday foods tend towards social gatherings, let's touch base about weekends spent enjoying friends' company. If burgers bring joy into life, then make them at home using grass-fed beef turkey, layering tomatoes, onions, lettuce onto whole grain buns, complemented by sides like roasted sweet potatoes instead fries. Pizza lovers should consider making thin crust whole grain varieties, loaded up vegetable toppings accompanied by generous servings. Salad. Barbecue enthusiasts ought marinate proteins, grill gently, serving dishes dressed lightly using olive oils rather than creamy, sugary alternatives. And remember, keeping beverages clean matters too. Think sparkling waters, infused citrus flavors, unsweetened iced teas, or just enjoy modest glasses red wine accompanying meals if alcohol fits comfortably within lifestyle choices. Guided clinicians' approval. Alcohol may irritate urinary tracts among some men, so take note how body responds, adjusting accordingly. Let me now share several short vignettes inspired directly from men I've educated, illustrating how these changes manifest practically. Case 1 involves Mark, aged 61, a project manager struggling through nightly awakenings, feeling rushed each morning, fueled by large vanilla lattes, muffins, followed turkey sandwiches, chips, washed down sodas. We altered just 3 elements during his first week, opting black coffee splash cream, replacing latte, switching lunch choice towards protein bowl accompanied sparkling waters, swapping nuts, granola bars. Within 10 days he found himself waking only once throughout nights while noticing smoother stream flow mornings, leading him feeling comfortable taking charge meetings without constant scanning exits. Next comes Raphael, aged 58, a contractor whose breakfasts featured bacon, white toast, orange juice. Lunches consisted burgers, fries, dinners heavy. We switched breakfasts, introducing eggs, sautéed veggies, drinking water. Lunchtime became sardine bin bowls, learning appreciate lime-infused sparkling waters, keeping Friday burger rituals, grilling gently surrounded fresh produce. Main change reported was this newfound comfort, knowing bedtime no longer filled dread due interruptions. James, aged 67, loves baking yet hesitated giving pastries entirely. We negotiated allowing pastries post-lunch, half portions enjoyed alongside big bowls, berries, coffee. White breads transitioned into wholesome grains, introduced fish dinners twice weekly, evening walks, focused nasal breathing, relaxed nervous system. 2 weeks later he emailed me saying although not perfect, sleeping deeper, regained mornings back. Theo, aged 55, executive traveling frequently, faced airport meal sabotage. We established travel anchors, ensuring consistent hydration, choosing salads, grilled chicken, salmon, packing nuts, backpack, adhering strictly against sodas, planes, finding Mediterranean eateries, nearby hotels, ordering legumes, fish bowls, reporting surprise realization energy drinks were actual problem, leading him calmer, sharper focus. Now let's layer supportive supplements many men find beneficial once clinicians approve daily omega-3 sourced via fish oils, especially if regular seafood intake lacking magnesium during evenings, promoting restful sleep patterns, high-quality unsweetened green tea habit throughout days, sustaining vascular health, fostering calm inflammatory profiles. These aren't magic solutions but amplifiers aiding food patterns being developed properly. Hydration strategies play significant roles here too. Previously we mentioned ditching sugary drinks regarding plain all H2O itself. Here's simple rule: hydrate consistently during daytime, tapering intake after dinner, avoiding last-minute chugging before bed. Even active individuals sweating heavily might add pinch mineral salt, squeeze citrus bottle midday, helping retain fluids where needed rather than running restroom every hour. If nighttime urination remains primary concern, hold on to final full glass water minimum 2 hours prior sleeping, focusing slow nasal breaths evenings, easing nervous systems down further. Lastly, understand physiological links: gut, prostate, access gut bacteria, communicate immune systems. Diets rich refined sugars, ultra-processed items tend to diminish beneficial bacteria raising compounds traveling bloodstream, igniting inflammation, whereas fiber-rich diets packed colorful fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds foster microbial communities, sending anti-inflammatory messages, resulting calmer guts, translating tranquility tissues elsewhere, including prostates often experiencing relief. Practically speaking, aiming giant salad daily dressed vinaigrette isn't merely side dish, it becomes essential prostate support. Beans consumed bi-weekly provide budget-friendly chemical peacekeepers. Men question caffeine intake. Responses vary individually, however coffee could fit healthy lifestyles, especially replacing sugary options. Still, caffeine stimulates bladders, prompting restless nights. Shift last cup earlier before 1 p.m. Transitioning afternoon beverages, decaf, green tea. Monitoring evening reactions over few days. Ultimately, body reveals preferences best suited. Alcohol merits careful discussion, as modest amounts may increase nighttime urination. Others tolerate small glasses. Red wine dinner comfortably without adverse effects. No medals awarded. Forcing discomfort experienced. Skipping alcohol altogether, improving sleep. Urinary comforts dramatically after taking breaks, proves insightful path forward. Let me summarize everything succinctly so clutter doesn't obstruct action moving forward. Calm chemistry, replacing liquid sugars, ultra-processed foods, embracing proteins, veggies. Chunk. If your evenings are filled with tossing and turning, and that afternoon cup of coffee feels essential, it's time to experiment. Consider shifting that last cup to before 1 p.m. or opting for a decaf alternative, or perhaps some soothing green tea. Monitor how your body responds over the course of a week. Trust me, it will guide you toward what feels right. Now, let's talk about alcohol. It deserves a moment of clarity. For some gentlemen, even a small amount consumed in the evening can lead to increased trips to the bathroom at night. Yet for others, enjoying a modest glass of red wine with dinner is perfectly fine. There's no need to push what doesn't suit you. If you find that skipping alcohol for just 2 weeks leads to significant improvements in your sleep and urinary comfort, then that's your answer. Let's simplify things with a one-sentence takeaway you can easily remember. Replace sugary beverages and highly processed foods with wholesome options like proteins, vegetables, beans, olive oil, and water. Then safeguard this new routine through movement and quality sleep. By doing this, you're effectively reducing the daily irritants affecting your prostate health. Implementation is key. It outweighs mere information. Here's a straightforward checklist for your first 48 hours, no apps needed. Tonight, clear out sodas, energy drinks, and sweet teas from your fridge. Instead, stock up on sparkling water and fresh lemons. For breakfast tomorrow, think eggs paired with veggies or Greek yogurt topped with berries and walnuts, accompanied by black coffee or just a splash of cream if you prefer. When lunch rolls around, enjoy a hearty salad bowl filled with beans or lentils alongside canned salmon or grilled chicken drizzled in olive oil and lemon juice. Feeling hungry in the afternoon? Grab a handful of nuts while sipping on sparkling water. Dinner should feature baked fish or poultry served alongside plenty of vegetables. A modest helping of potatoes or whole grains will do just fine. And as dessert, treat yourself to 2 squares of dark chocolate, but remember to savor them slowly after dinner. Before bed arrives, try cutting back on liquids 2 hours prior. Indulge in 5 minutes of calming nasal breathing as well. The next day, Repeat those steps but add in a brisk 20-minute walk whenever it suits you. What changes can you expect? Many men report steadier energy levels within just days along with fewer afternoon slumps. After 1 to 2 weeks have passed by, nighttime wake-ups often drop from 2 or 3 times down to 1, or they become shorter because falling back asleep happens more effortlessly. As weeks progress further still, you may notice shifts around your waistline while morning clarity sharpens significantly, and bathroom visits become more predictable, not because you're chasing numbers but because the environment surrounding your prostate has transformed from tumultuous storms into calmer weather patterns. If you've followed along this far without skipping ahead, you might feel tempted to address everything all at once. Resist that urge. Men who truly succeed focus on tackling one challenge first, often starting with liquid sugar, and upgrade just one meal initially. Usually breakfast is where they begin their journey towards better health. This approach allows for lasting change over many years without burning out within mere days. Let me share an inspiring story about hope. A gentleman in his early 70s confided he had begun avoiding long drives alongside his wife due to fears about frequent stops disrupting their journey. He felt less like himself, less steady and confident than he once was. We didn't embark on some quest for perfection. Instead, he simply swapped soda for refreshing sparkling water infused with lime. He began incorporating sardines into his meals twice weekly, a nod towards fond memories shared with his father. His lunches became anchored around vibrant salads while still holding on to their cherished Friday night burger tradition, now prepared gently at home alongside roasted sweet potatoes. Post-dinner walks accompanied by soothing jazz became part of his routine too. Fast forward 3 weeks later when he joyfully exclaimed, "I slept through last night, the first time in months. We're planning our weekend getaway." That's why we pursue these changes, not merely for lab results but rather for enriching our lives fully. In summary, the true adversary against prostate health isn't age itself, it lies within those everyday foods igniting inflammation within our bodies. Alter these habits today, and witness transformations unfold across both nights and days alike, all while nurturing newfound confidence. It's never too late to reclaim vitality and comfort. Start fresh beginning now, with each drink choice made next. Your upcoming breakfast selection, or even choices during grocery shopping trips ahead. If today's insights resonated positively, take time reflecting upon one meaningful change you'll implement within the next 24 hours. And please share this knowledge widely among friends seeking clearer paths forward too. For more straightforward guidance focused on men's health and longevity, consider subscribing and let us know below which swap sparks excitement first. I'm Dr. Linda Parker, and I commend you wholeheartedly for taking charge over matters concerning your well-being, calmly striving towards improvement on terms uniquely yours. Just a quick note. This video serves purely educational purposes only. It should not replace personalized medical advice, diagnosis nor treatment plans tailored specifically suited to individual needs and conditions present. Should urinary symptoms arise, concerns regarding prostate health grow stronger, cardiovascular issues emerge, or if any prescription medications are taken, please consult licensed healthcare professionals before altering dietary habits or introducing supplements into routines moving forward.